Hey y'all, so I'm back with another word. What to do while you wait on your manifestations. The main thing that you should be doing is making sure that you encapsulate that feeling that you're going to have when you get it. Make sure you embody how you are going to feel once they come to you, because that's like an easy hack how to tap into the next dimension where it's already happening. That is the easiest way to get your manifestations coming in faster, even though you cannot control how or when they come. Because if you sit there wondering how and when and all of these questions that have to do with the physical, that's also you sending out signals to the universe that you don't believe that this is going to happen for you, that you don't believe that this has already happened for you. So just tap into the emotions that you're going to feel. How are you physically going to feel when this manifestation comes? How are you going to feel when you physically touch what you are manifesting? If it is something physical like money or a house or something else, how are you going to act once you have this is very important. So you need to act like you have it already. Okay? But the most important thing is to get the sensation of having it. You should be mentally and emotionally preparing yourself for it. You should embody the feeling that this is your life already. And also make sure that you're not continuing to ask the universe for the same thing over and over again. Because that's you trying to rush the universe. And it's like doubt. And you need to flush out all doubt that is making you feel that anxious energy, making you want to know what's going on. Like you keep peeping over the universe's shoulder. Like, you doing it? Is it done? Like, what's going on? Because right when you stop looking for it is when you run right into it. So after you say what you need to say, do you put out to the universe what you want? Just let it be and let it live. And you're supposed to just start living that new life that you claim. But while you wait, just make sure that you erase all doubt from your head. If you're into doing money spells and rituals, one really good money spell is write down the amount that you want on a piece of paper. Always ask for more than what you need. That's another tip, because you never know what you'll get. You'll get what you ask for, but I mean, who doesn't want more? Always ask for more than what you need. I never suggest asking for a specific amount, but if you want to sharpen your manifestation skills, it is very, very good to try and manifest a specific amount. See if you can get it, and then work from there. See what works for you moving on. But if you want to manifest money, start off with a specific amount. After that, stop asking for specific amounts. Just ask for your abundance, But to sharpen your manifestation skills, I do recommend ask for a specific amount, especially if you already need it. It makes it easier because now you're like building up your skills and you're getting what you want. Yeah, so when you're asking for a specific amount, I always recommend making sure it's the same number, like say $333, $5,555. The angel numbers also help, I think, but if you need your own amount, manifest your own amount. Write it down on a paper at least 3 to 5 times. Claim it as yours. Make sure you have a bay leaf, and you don't really need a candle, but a white candle is good for anything. A white candle can solve anything, cleanse anything, and manifest anything. Get a white candle, at least have a bay leaf, have some salt, have some cinnamon, have some basil, some thyme, and I like to use some honey. It just adds a little sweetness to the manifestation. It makes it come in a sweet and soft way. That's how I feel when I think of honey and I use it in my spells. It's just to make sure it sticks and make sure it's sweet. The money is sweet. But the cinnamon brings abundance naturally. The basil and thyme is for money, and it does bring forth physical money. So those are 4 things. I don't like to include too many things because what if you don't have that much? You should be able to do magic with barely anything. But if you want a good money spell, this is a good money spell. Cinnamon, thyme, basil, and honey. White candle, piece of paper, and pen. If you want to go even further, you can make sure the ink is green. If it's regular ink, it's fine. It doesn't really matter. If you don't want to bring any significance to the color, it's fine. Write down the amount that you need. Claim it as yours. Stick the bay leaf on top after you fold the paper at least 3 times. Stick the bay leaf on top, put the white candle on top of the paper, and let it burn over it. Speak over the candle, sprinkle basil in there, sprinkle thyme in there, speak over it, claim your abundance when you sprinkle the cinnamon in. And I like to seal it with honey, sticky. It sticks. My money sticks, and the abundance keeps rolling in, coming in, coming in, coming in. Set that aside, let it be, and keep that piece of paper, because once you get that money, you're going to look back and be like, oh shit, I did, I manifested this shit. And yes, you did. It's an easy and quick money spell. Honestly, you just have to believe it and make sure you have 0 feelings of desperation while you're writing on this paper. I don't care if you need this money so bad your life relies on it. Make sure while you're speaking over that candle, you don't feel desperation, like I need this now, I need this now, I need this now. No, it comes to you easily because money comes and goes easily. That's really it. So that's a good money spell. Honestly, I feel like after you do your spell and you're waiting on your manifestations, you need to claim the feeling that you're going to have when you get this money, because you act and think differently when you're broke than when you have money. When you're broke, you don't even realize how you walk around with that low vibration because you already feel like shit for not having money. You need to really pinpoint how you even walk when you're feeling down because of your finances and your situation, because you don't even realize how that slouch shoulder, chin down, head down, how you talk to people, your voice might be lower, your energy just might be lower because you're thinking about other things instead of being present. You're thinking about your situation and money and all this physical bullshit, and it's weighing you down spiritually. Pay attention to that, because if you got a call tomorrow and somebody was like, yeah, I just deposited $500,000 into your account, check, and it's like a miraculous fucking miracle, your whole mood is different. Even when you walking outside, you walking different. I'm telling you that right now. Somebody told you they got $500,000 for you right now and it's in your account deposited. The way you would walk outside would be different. Like, you would have pep in your step. You would be feeling so light in your chest because you're not worried about anything. You would be thinking about what you're going to get, how your life is going to change, how this is going to be so much better. And it's a high vibration because you feel like your problems are solved because of that money. It's not the money that's going to solve your problems. You have to make sure that you're feeling good before you get the money. Because if you're not feeling good before you get the money in your manifestations, you're still going to feel like shit afterwards. And it's not going to feel like it was worth it. You have to carry a high vibration before your manifestations comes in order for them to come, because you have to align with the timeline where it's already happening. So that easy hack to dimension hop is to tap into that feeling, that vibration that you would feel when you have that money. That's like the easiest and only way to get there. And it's not about working on a timeline. Time does not exist. And that's for another video. It's what you do with this time that matters. So working on yourself, doing shadow work is what you should be doing while you're waiting on your manifestations to come. Whether that's consciously or unconsciously, because some shadow work is induced by the universe because it needs to happen before you get your manifestations. But you can be conscious and you can be very intentional with what you're doing as well. So make sure you welcome the positive news. Make sure you're welcoming the money. Make sure you're welcoming all these things that you want to have, because you already align with the feeling that it's going to give you. And that is like the easiest way to get what you want. You can't keep looking at it as I need it in a timeline. Yes, you can manifest things in a certain timeline, but make sure you do not have the spirit of desperation on you in these manifestations, because the spirit of desperation is high key the spirit of lack. And the spirit of lack will block your manifestations if you're so worried about if you're going to get it or not. It's yours. Take it. That's all you have to do. So, with that being said, just make sure that your head is on right when you want certain things, because the universe is going to go back and look at you like, are you sure you can handle this if I give it to you? So just make sure you can handle that, what you really and truly want.